So, on my own, I went down and looked at the house, see how many cats there are. And it came to the point that I thought we were becoming enablers and we weren't becoming helpers.
It's been years since I've been there, actually. So, I have no idea what to expect. Hey.
Oh, come on in.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good.
Wow. Hello, little guy. Crazy.
Well, I'd say sit down, but...
Hard to find a seat. Yeah, we used to eat right here.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of family get-togethers at that table.
It has really changed. It really has. Quite a bit. A lot more than... I don't know how you can live in that environment day after day after day and not get so insane. Can't send Linda back to this, and you can't live in this, and that's just...
I look at it and just go, how did it get this way? How did I let it get this way?
I don't get why you can't clean up after 7 cats, but I get why you can't clean up after 30.
It's a very stressful situation. I mean, it's taken its toll on all of us concerned. Without help, I could not do this on my own. And it's not healthy for the cats. It's not fair to the cats to have to live like this either. Like the bedroom.
And you sleep, you sleep there, right?
Yeah, I sleep here.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
Yeah, cat litter.
I don't know how you can come home every single night and say, this is my clean room. I can't let you sleep on that bed. I want to take you out of the house and have you stay up at our house now. How can you keep your sanity and live in that condition for so long without actually coming to your own conclusion of, I need to do this and I need help?
Bonnie getting rid of all the dogs is not the answer. That would kill her. But we have to find some way to get her dogs to go outside.
I think all of you have been suffering from being overwhelmed, right?
Yes.
And sometimes when you're overwhelmed by a situation, you just freeze up.
I don't want her to be angry. I don't want her
So
to feel like we've gained up.
So we have to be careful about what we propose, okay?
Yeah.
We got to pick a first step.
It's got to stop. I love her. I love my grandmother. And it's an unhealthy, unsafe living environment.
Put a doggy door in the back wall of the house where the bathroom is and have a ramp where they can go down to the backyard. Something simple like that, where they can let themselves out and in.
Right?
But she's afraid that they're going to get away.
So Carl, you have captured the fear. It's about losing again. And so the way she looks at it is all about preventing that kind of loss again.
Well, she'll come as no surprise. She knows how I feel. So we've had numerous discussions, so whatever I have to say should come off as no surprise to her.
You mentioned the word team before.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to have to help each other.
Yeah.
And you're going to have an open dialogue with one another to support each other.
On board.
I'm in.
Maybe I can do something. Maybe I can help in other ways. We're helping you by letting you stay here, and I felt like we were helping you by letting you figure it out. But when I thought that was no longer helpful, that was just enabling, that the system had to change.
That's what we're doing. I'm trying to get my life back. And to get my life back, I got to get my wife back, because she is my life.
I've wanted that ever since I got out of the hospital. And I can't now because it's a matter of my life.
But you guys had, so much fear in you that you didn't know how to change.
Fear
will
override.
kill you. It will kill you.
I did not know what would happen if I went to somebody of authority and said, this is the problem I have. Would I end up in jail? I would lose my wife, I would lose my house, I would lose my job.
Everything.
Everything, if I went to jail over this.
You can't replace a relationship.
No.
I mean, the isolation itself must be horrible,
It is.
you know? Because
It
I've
is.
never had
It
to live
is.
like that.
I want our home back. I want to be able to give Paul and Melissa their home back and get you back home.
That's what I want
That's
to.
where you need to be.
Right.
I'm willing to do or take any suggestion into consideration.
You have to take the first step. You have to do it.
This whole process could be an absolute miracle. Or she's going to look at us, say, I hate you, and slam the door in our faces and never have anything to do with us again. Yeah.
Hi, Bonnie. I'm Dr. Bather. Yeah, we're here for you.
Sit next to your honey.
I love you, Mom.
Love you too.
We brought all these folks together that love you. And also they have some things they want to say to you.
The purpose of this meeting and this letter is to express my love and support for you and your animals. And I want to let you know, I want you to be the Bonnie that I grew up knowing. The Bonnie that was full of spirit and life.
Your health and well-being has diminished at the same pace as the condition of your home, and it needs to stop. You're important.
I can't get rid of my animals for nothing. If they were taken away from me, I'm gone. And I'm gone in the most serious sense of the word.
We want to talk about what we feel like needs to be done, what we're willing to do to make these things happen.
I don't want anything for me. I never have.
That's the problem.
Yeah, but also,
That's the problem.
also,
You're not any good for anybody, your pets included, if you don't take care of Bonnie. You don't care about yourself, and I'm afraid you're going to die.
We're going to work on getting the animals out to where
and
they
trained, so they're not
they
going
poop
in your
outside.
house.
I don't want them outside.
Why?
Why?
Dogs love being outside.
Yeah, Hoot loved being outside. She got out in the front yard, and that's when the good old dog pound came and took all my animals. I lost them to this county. I was handcuffed. I was fingerprinted.
You wouldn't have lost them if the condition of the home hadn't been so bad.
Imagine how I'd feel knowing I let my dogs out. One of them got out of the yard and she's laying out on the road dead because she got hit by a car. No.
Maybe we could bring somebody else in, somebody maybe to make sure the dogs have their shots so they're up to date. Maybe have this vet come into your house to make sure that your dogs are safe.
Yeah, but anybody that's got any type of connections where they'd have to report it to this county,
That's something that we need to do to maintain our goal of keeping the dogs, right?
Bonnie, would you like? I mean, would you like to see an improvement? Would you like the dogs to be in a better environment? Would you like you and Alice and your children to be in a better environment?
The dogs are happy where they're at. The thing I want the most is to be left alone.
Well, they wanted me to kind of look at your place, if that's okay.
Sure. This is my room. As you see, I don't get anything done.
No. So what I'm seeing is you're letting your dogs use the house for a restroom. This is a house, it's not a big litter box, we gotta work on that. You're lucky if you haven't got sick. You smell the urine in the air at all?
Nope.
You got used to the smell. Trust me, it's in here. This ammonia gets into your lungs. It causes problems. And the feces, you know what feces is. E. coli, Staph aureus, a lot of infections. And if feces dry up, that can actually aerosolize and you can get fungus in the air. Did you know that? Dry feces can get fungus.
She's got asthma. She's
Asthma? And you think this is good for your asthma? No. And this is not good for your dogs either. Dogs don't like living in a mess. They go, when they sleep in a cave in the wild, they don't poop, they don't pee in the cave, they go outside, then they go back. They want a clean environment too. If you can't handle the amount of work it takes to have this many dogs, you know what's going to be recommended.
What?
Have
No.
fewer dogs.
No. I will lose my life before I ever get rid of my dogs.
This is not healthy for you. If you clear up this problem, a lot of your asthma problems can get better. Do you know that? We need the rabies vaccines so we can get you licensed, so animal control won't cause you any problems, because I heard that they've been having issues, and I want your dogs to be able to go outside. What do you think?
I agree.
But if you clean this place up,
I can't physically, Sharon, I can't.
friends, family, helpers.
No,
She doesn't
no,
want to
I will
spend-
never get rid of my baby.
Not get rid of them, but at some point you're not going to keep adding more to your pack.
No, I'm not going to add more to
Do not add more to your pack.
It's okay, Bonnie. I told you, I promise you, nobody's going to take away your dogs. We just want to make it all better. We want to make it all better. I promise you, we're not taking away your dogs. I promise.
Colette's going to be there too to assess the cats. From the information I have, the conditions in the house are less than livable for people or pets.
Oh, you guys. I love you guys. This wasn't something I did maliciously, you know, like a kitty meal or something.
Let's not discuss that part of it.
Okay.
Let's just worry about what
Good.
we need to do, okay?
All right.
How many are handleable?
Most of them are. I would say probably half, 3/4.
Oh, okay.
But if we have a bunch of strangers going in there with me, they'll scatter.
Well, what about if we do this? Maybe you can go in there with like one cage at a time or two. And if it takes you time to handle them and get them in a cage, it's going to be better for the cat.
Exactly. It's all right. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
definitely way above what's healthy for anybody to live in.
This is what I need to do. This is what I have to do if I want to get my wife back home.
We're going to have to use tools so that we don't get harmed. And we're going to use our best care to make sure the pets don't get harmed.
A lot of poop? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, there's little crawl spaces back here. Oh, there's quite, yeah. How many? At least 2 or 3. Just pull them. Yep, I got him now. This over here like this. I don't see him.
He is in really thin body condition.
He's missing some teeth also.
I wonder if he's an older cat. Just kind of wipe your eyes just a little bit. Yeah. Can't hardly see that one. It's kind of scrunched down there, isn't it? Here we go.
Oh, look who we got here. What's this? Dead kid right there. Looks like more than one here.
In the state of Washington, if somebody mistreats an animal that dies, that can be a felony.
Get the rest of that dead stuff there, that fur and stuff in.
If somebody's voluntarily cooperating, then it doesn't mean they have to be charged. Yes, we do have some discretion when it comes to that.
Careful with the smell, honey.
Look at Edie.
It doesn't all just stop right here. You know, I believe that we have to continue whatever it takes to make sure this does not ever happen again.
They're not coming in to be all excited, right?
Oh, babies, babies.
We're going right to the
babies,
doggy door.
Babies. There you go. She just went out there and piddled. What a girl! Way to go, precious.
There's
Angel!
and Missy
Oh,
Boo.
Angel! Hi, babies! Hi, babies!
You want to put her through the doggy door?
You want to go see what you got?
There's still lots to do, but at least we've started, and that makes me happy and hopeful.
You know the old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? New rug!
Wow! Look at that. Smell it. It smells wonderful.
It's something I could never do on my own.
That's bad. The carpet's shot. The walls are shot. Yeah, it needs a lot of loving.
It's been thoroughly cleaned, painted, new carpeting, new furniture. I've learned I have to stay very focused on every aspect of my life, not just one thing. I still feel that no matter what we had done physically to it, it still would have just been a house had my wife not moved back in.
There you go, honey.
We always loved each other, but now I think we love each other more. We know now what we can and can't do. We're not going to keep clutter, and we're kind of a check and balance for each other. He's my life, I'm his life.